Hi everyone, Amy Kennedy here, ceramic artist from a very cold and quickly darkening Melbourne. I hope you're going okay. I wanted to film this video tonight. The other day an artist got in touch with me and she said, do you think I have the right sort of education to even be considered for an artist residency opportunity? And I thought this could be a good topic to discuss because you might have thought that yourself too. So my first answer to that question is that it's really always going to depend on the artist residency that you are applying for. Some artist residencies are really specific, and I've applied for some and gone to some where they will say you have to have a Bachelor of Fine Art to be able to apply. But in my experience of other artist residencies and working with artists in my program, the vast majority aren't so specific. They're not so nitpicky with the sort of education that you have to demonstrate. But having education, training, informal, formal, demonstrating that in your application is really good because it shows that you have a certain level of commitment, you've invested, you have skills and knowledge and experience. This is really important in the artist residency environment, which is one where you're very much self-directed, you're working independently, and I really think that they want to know that if they leave you alone, you're going to be okay. You're not going to blow up the joint. And I think that having education and training can show your capabilities and your resourcefulness in that area. But if you have no formal training, no formal qualifications, you can still demonstrate experience, skill, knowledge, your track record in other ways. You can make an argument for that. So education plays a part, but it's not the most important thing. And I don't think it's even in the top 5 most important things when being considered for an artist residency. So you'll probably ask, well, what are the important things, Amy? Yes, I led you to that question. So the most important things, I think, are, of course, your art, your ideas, and this is very important, how you can communicate that to those specific people at that residency. So number 1, they can understand what you're saying, and number 2, they see the value in what you've got to offer. And it doesn't matter if you have the PhD to end all PhDs, if you cannot show your art and your ideas, communicate them clearly, get them from your mind into other people's minds, fully formed, you're at a disadvantage. Formal education from me has had a huge impact, I think, on leading me towards opportunities that I wanted to take, even making me find out that I would want to take those opportunities and having the support through a formal education. But like anything in life, it only really comes to life, or it really matters if you use it, if you actually apply what you have gained. So if you've been tossing around the idea that I only half got through my education, I couldn't continue, or I studied decades ago in a different art medium, or I had a different career from a different discipline, or I have no intention of doing formal training, or I've done some private training in private schools, whatever it is, don't let what you think you don't have or you think you do have, mostly what you think you don't have, take you out of the game before you even start. Find out what you need and then work with that, and always come back to your art and your ideas and how you can communicate that to other people clearly. So I hope that's useful for you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to find out more about the International Artist Program, you can check out my website, and I'm hoping to film this video before the sun completely goes down. I will see you next week. Take care.